Dozens of Southern Alberta police officers braved the weather in Medicine Hat today to join 5 men on their cross-country journey for justice. The participants of the Freedom Walk aim to raise awareness and funds for the victims of violent crimes. Alicia Fieldberg reports.
Dozens of Southern Alberta police, RCMP and supporters are taking steps to bring awareness about victims of violent crimes.
For victims that will be brutally beaten, stabbed, shot, and after being released from the hospital, they'll have to go back to their home or their apartment and clean up the blood that's left from the crime scene with family members. And that, to me, is just unbelievable.
We do have the opportunity to give every day.
5 men, including 2 off-duty Calgary police officers, are walking from Vancouver to Toronto to deliver a message of anti-bullying and anti-violence. The men will travel 4,600 kilometers in 63 days, making 50 stops along the way to speak at schools and community events. Their aim is to give victims a voice and the support to move forward.
Victimized over and over and over again, first off with the offense, and then sometimes through no fault of anybody, but through the court systems, they have a pretty rough go of it as well.
That when a victim is exposed to a crime or tragedy, that respect was taken away from them as a result of the crime. And so we want to let them know that we'll stand behind them and get them through that difficult time so that they can move on with their lives.
The officers say it's an injustice that the judicial system only focuses on the people who commit crimes. The Freedom Walk is raising money to provide more education opportunities for victims. Even the social media campaign is offering a rehabilitation tool.
I think that it's time we need to change as a country to start recognizing that victims certainly have rights and need to be recognized, and the focus needs to be shifted onto them and not offenders.
Money raised for the Freedom Walk will fund anti-bullying programs and scholarships for victims of violent crimes. Alicia Fieldberg, CTV News, Medicine Hat.
The Freedom Walk will end in Toronto on June 3rd, and to make a donation or find out more about victim services, you can log on to freedomwalk.ca.